has been something that has evolved from a natural in our primal life where we use fear for predators and things like that. It's now evolved into where when we have little to no big problems in life now, in um, this day and age, the fear and anxiety we have now is used for mediocre and just things such as the future and just the way we go about life. One of the types of fear to approach with is the fearful type. And what the fearful type does is they avoid the fears and challenges of their life and they try to just keep living in comfort. They don't go above their comfort level. They just stay the way they are and they just want to keep things as comfortable as possible. And the problem with that is that you don't grow, you don't get better. Another way to view the world and to approach the world is with a fearless approach type. And so there's certain qualities that the fearless people, the fearless types have. One of them is a supreme boldness, a lot of confidence in their action, in the way they go about doing things. They don't act and they don't perform actions in a submissive manner. They do actions and attack and they act in a boldness. They are confident. They say, okay, this is what I want, I'm going to do it. And this is the fear that I want to get better at, I'm going to get better at it. Another trait that the fearless people have is of unconventionality. The 50th law, in simple terms, says that the biggest fear that people have is trying to be themselves. They don't want to be themselves. They want to conform. They want to fit in. They're not people pleasers. They do what they want to do, not what people in society want them to do. They act out of their accord. Approach life with authenticity, with how you want to live your life, because when you live life like that, you become very free and you approach life with a lot more fearlessness. When you do things that you want to do, the next trait that the fearless people have is they are fluid. They understand that they have the power to respond to events. They have the power to respond to the events that occur to them in life. They use events to their benefit. They see it as a challenge. They see it as a way of growing, you know. They don't see it as a problem, a thing that they don't see it as a thing that they're subject to, that they can't have control over, because they can. And with that fluidity, change negative, unexpected circumstances into positive experiences. And lastly, what the fearless people do is they approach life with urgency. They understand that they only have one life. You only have one life, man. That's true. With this in mind, they approach life with urgency and they make every moment count. They don't shy away, drifting in the world of just existing. They don't live like that. They live with intention and they seize the day. They make the day, the moment matter and count. They make the days, the moments count. But what separates people from staying fearless and the people who are fearful and who just fall back to being fearful is the strength of their will and their hunger to become better, to become more powerful, to become stronger, to grow. That's the hunger to get better, stronger, and more competent, and how willing, how much they want this to get better, to become fearful. The strength of their willingness. So understand that living with fear and being afraid to learn from your mistakes will only make you make more mistakes and make the same mistakes. you need to not be afraid of making mistakes. You must seek to learn from them. Possess an active mode to fear. Confront situations and go to places that you're shy and that you fear, and seek to learn, to grow, to become stronger from them. Look at your fears as an experiment. Approach life, see your reactions to your fears and how you went about them. Learn from them. See how much you overreact, because most of the time it's all in here, and just like in the reality of it, it's not as bad as we think it is until we actually do the actions and we act on it. You confront your fears, you become more closer to reality and yourself as a person. But at the end of the day, you must choose to confront your fears. You must choose to live a life of action with your fears. You must choose to confront the adversity in your life. The choice is yours. Choose to be fearless.